Donuts, donuts, donuts. Donuts keep.
Today we're looking at the origin of the donut, and I'll go ahead and warn you now, you're probably gonna get hungry. Where did these deliciously fattening heavenly creations come from? Well, that's what we're here to talk about, so let's just get into it. How old is fried dough? Well, about as old as frying anything. We know that the ancient Greeks and Romans had a form of fried dough, so did the Hebrews and the Arabs, but our modern donut comes from the European variety, more specifically the Dutch variety.
Donuts first arrived in America thanks to some early Dutch settlers looking to strike it rich in the New World. But these early donuts were not like we know donuts to be today. They were round balls of dough, fried in pork fat, and had nuts and fruit and the like on the inside. The reason they filled these early donuts was because no matter how they cooked them on the outside, they could never get the core of the donut to cook all the way, and it was always a little gooey.
At the same time, the Germans were making a whole host of Schmalzgebackens, including one with the unfortunate name Krapfen, which is actually the ancestor of today's jelly donut. Now, one of the most important recipes in the history of donuts comes from Bartolomeo Scappi and is for an enriched leavened dough with cinnamon and raisins that was fried, then covered in sugar.
Now, the Dutch didn't just sell their oil cakes, as they called them on the streets, they also made them for their families and friends as a breakfast meal. And one particular Dutch woman by the name of Mary Gregory would make fresh, hot oil cakes for her son Hansen every day. And now, Hansen was the captain of a fishing vessel. And legend has it that one morning, Hansen was headed out into the bay to do some fishing and got caught in a sudden storm. And now, he needed both hands to steer his ship, but he sure as heck wasn't going to toss his mom's delicious, hot, fresh breakfast treat she'd made him. So what did Hansen do? He slammed that oil cake down on top of one of the shafts of his ship's steering wheel, popping that gooey center clean out. Now, once the storm settled, Hansen took that now donut back off of the steering wheel and finished his breakfast. He went home and told his mother Mary of his newfound invention and how to make the oil cake into the perfect morning treat. And so, the donut with the hole was born.